Are you connected with God? How intentional is your connection with the Creator of the universe? How are you making time for our Heavenly Father moment to moment, day to day? Today, we're going to ask some important questions about our connection with God and what happens when we're not fully in tune and connected. Just like when you're climbing or preparing to jump off a mountain, you cannot afford to be insecure after. You've got to pay attention to what's happening in the moment. Every detail matters. In the same way, our connection with God is crucial to how we navigate the challenges of life. Let's watch this clip of Dr. Lori, who will share her story about carabiners, parachutes, and jumping off a mountain, and why her connection couldn't be an afterthought once she had already left. She was glad that she was secure in her connections.
And so I want to tell you, we were over doing work in Nepal. And when you're over in Nepal, we were working with human trafficking victims. And I decided naturally, we're over there, we have a free day. And what more could you possibly want to do besides throw yourself off of the Himalaya mountains? And so that's what we did. We were going to go paragliding. And so we climbed to the mountaintop. We got out of our vehicle. We walked onto the mountain. And before I could even look around or start to think about it, this guy comes up to me. He's got a parachute attached to him. He straps me in. He doesn't even have time to introduce himself. He said, "Lori, this is what I need you to do. I need you to walk, run, and then jump." And I just did it. And I walked, ran, and jumped. And before I even had time to think about and process what was going on, I was up in the clouds with my new pilot, who then I found out what his name was and saw the parachute and then started to think about, oh no. What have I done? And what are the connections? I started to look at the straps and I started to evaluate the carabiners, and I was connected in. And so instead of being panicky about did we or didn't we, instead about worrying about how are we going to land, I had no idea how we were going to land. I finally decided to trust the connection and to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do. Let's get connected, but then let's let the process happen. Let's do the hard work. Let's check our connections.
So the question is, will we be ready for the storms of life when they hit? Maybe, maybe not. The time is now to take action. Now is the time to connect with God so that we can soar like eagles in the middle of our own storms. Still have questions? You can watch the entire video of Connection with God. It's taught by Dr. Lori, where she goes deeper into what the true meaning of connection with God is, learning how that sometimes being disconnected can hinder us, but we will discover practical steps and actions to strengthen that bond. Visit our website to find this transformative course in the journey of restoration. And don't forget to download your free workbook to follow along with the teachings. We also offer in-person classes right here in Oklahoma City. Be sure to check out our next spring boot camp where you can get an overview of the entire e-course. Take the next step in your spiritual journey. Don't wait until it's too late. Strengthen your connection with God. The time is now.